I speak today because of the situation that I've lived all my life with, and that's a hearing loss. I couldn't hear the conversations around the dining table with my family. And through the Humana Insurance, I got a letter informing me that I could get hearing aids with a copay. My other hearing aids I got in 2016 had served me good, but not like I needed. And they were 7 years old, and I was told that they were about ready to lose their life. And so I felt like I needed, now that Humana had sent me this letter, it encouraged me that now I have the opportunity to get more hearing aids. And so I was told by the service representative that these hearing aids would be much more advanced in technology than the ones that I got. So he made a appointment with me with Belmont, Hearing in Belmont. At first he tried to call another hearing aid situation where I got these other hearing aids, but they was not accepting Humana Gold anymore. So he got on the phone and called around and found Belmont Hearing, and he made the appointment. And so the day came when I went up to Belmont, and the hearing specialist put me in the audio booth and gave me an evaluation, and it told him how bad my hearing was according to the chart, and therefore he was able to give me the kind of hearing evaluation that would help him give me the kind of hearing aids that I needed to have. The hearing aids was there in his office, so after the hearing evaluation, he put the hearing aids on, turned those things on, and to my surprise, I could not believe how well I was hearing, and didn't realize I was living in such a noisy world when he put those hearing aids in. And so it was also great to be able to hear what he was saying and know what he was saying, because I could hear people talking, like my family around the table, but I could not make out the words that they were saying. So that's been very frustrating in my lifetime, and the other hearing aids helped a good bit, but did not adequately help me to understand what was being said. And I was hoping, based on the increase in technology that the representative told me that these had come to, that I would be able to hear well. So I took his word for it, and he called and made the appointment at Belmont Hearing. And after the evaluation, I was well pleased that he took me to the screen and showed me the chart, how my hearing was in my left ear, how my hearing was in my right ear. My left ear was the worst, and that was because the eardrum bone had disappeared, and my eardrum would drop down in that hole, preventing me from hearing, like somebody had their hands over my ear, stopping me from hearing. So when he got everything set up to the proper volume, he put the hearing aids in, and I was just blown away by how good I could hear. And so I left the office that day going into a new world, because I was going into a world of hearing, and to be able to hear the TV and be able to hear the telephone when it rang. So the hearing aids made a great difference in my life, and I'm looking forward to the days ahead as I experience good hearing, to know how wonderful it is to be able to hear like people have heard all my life, and I wonder why couldn't I hear that good. So I want to commend Mr. Grubb, who has given me great evaluation, set up my hearing volume like it should be. So I'm well pleased, and if anyone is having a hearing loss, I would urge you, if you can't hear people talking or hear the words they're saying, even though you hear them talking, I recommend you get in touch with your insurance if that has to be done, and see if they can't set up an appointment with Belmont Hearing, and you get the evaluation. And I got one like I never had before, and I was well pleased with that. Well pleased with my hearing aid and evaluation. Well pleased with the service that I'm getting from Belmont Hearing. So I urge you, if you need to experience a new world, check out Belmont Hearing.